Good morning, Ian Maddox, Hitchcock Maddox Financial Partners. Welcome to the HMFP Q&A. I think we're about 6 weeks into this project, and it's been very successful so far. Appreciate all of you that have submitted questions. We'll continue to answer all the questions that are submitted, and this week we're going to answer one in particular from Massey W. right here from in Trussville. Appreciate the question, Massey, and here's what he asks. He says, do the advantages of a 401k outweigh wanting to access the money earlier? He furthers that up with, in other words, if you want to access retirement funds early, is it better to invest after tax? Massey, this is a good question. It can be a little bit of a difficult one to answer. On the face of it, if you're dealing with a 401k and accessing money from those funds, really anytime you access money from a qualified account, you're going to deal with a couple of things. One thing you're always going to deal with, or most always going to deal with, is taxes. Monies that are saved on a tax-deferred basis, once you draw them out, they go through that filter. The IRS says, hey, we let you save this money, you haven't been paying taxes along the way, now you got to pay the piper. There are some exceptions to that on a case-by-case basis for medical emergencies, first-time home purchases, things of that nature. You really should review that with an accountant, a tax attorney, or a financial advisor to see what circumstances that are specific to you. But in terms of saving in your question, if really you know from the very beginning that this is money that I'm going to probably need to access long before retirement, I think I would say that yes, it does make sense to then not put it into the retirement account, because there's another stipulation. With a 401k or an IRA or any type of account that's tax deferred, if you are under 59 and a half years of age, not only are you going to pay taxes, but you're going to pay what's called an early withdrawal penalty of 10%. So that becomes a pretty steep hurdle to both pay ordinary income tax rates plus a penalty in order to access those funds. So I would say that generally speaking, yes, if your purpose for the money isn't just retirement, if you want to maintain some flexibility and control over those assets prior to retirement, then probably saving in another capacity, just in a taxable account, a money market account, your bank, etc., would be the wiser choice. So again, Massey, thanks for the question. Watch your mailbox for a Starbucks gift card. Appreciate it. Keep the questions coming. Until next time, Ian Maddox, Hitchcock Maddox Financial Partners.